Assalamualaikum and Hi everyone, my name is Nur Afina binti Zanuddin. For this video, I will explain to you about my project Modeling Population with Death but No Birth and Immigration. But firstly, I would like to thank to my supervisor, Dr. Nur Azaliza, for giving me a chance to be her intern student and also give me support with full encouragement. And also thanks to University Malaysia Pahang for giving me an opportunity to be an internship student in this COVID-19 crisis. And finally, thanks to my parents, siblings and friends who gave me words of encouragement to complete the project. Let me move to background. This project is inspired from www.simiot.org by Brian Winkler, the director of Simiot. The purpose of this research is to model the population with death and not consider birth and immigration by using the m&ms candies simulation. Extinction is one of the real applications for this project, and there is a lot of unique creatures that has gone extinct and undergoing extinction. Before we start, are you recognize some of these creatures? On the left hand side, we have here Tasmanian tiger that has been extinct since 1936. The general appearance, it is have stripe marking on the body, and the face you can see that it has a similarity with kangaroo and a long tail. Based on the research from McCallum, the causes of extinction is claimed to be a disease, but there is no evidence that has been found. Human is also blamed for hunting the Tasmanian tiger at that time. Next is dodo, or the scientific name is Rufus cucullatus, that has been extinct around 17th centuries. The shape appearance that it has a grey feather, white plump at the tail and small wing with strong muscle. Basically, it looked like a large bird with 3 feet tall. Extinction of dodo not only because of hunting, but also because of the competition with other animals and slow reproductive rate. And lastly, Rafflesia, the largest flower which can be found at Sabah, Malaysia. This is one of the tourist attraction in Malaysia since it only have a few in Southern Asia. Unfortunately, the species of Rafflesia is undergoing extinction since there is disturbance of their habitat such as deforestation. Why extinction is bad? Extinction is bad because it can affect our ecological system and impacting other species. For example, here is elephant. Elephant known for disperse more seed farther than the other animals that can help growth of plant and tree. There is a place for habitat such as birds, monkey and many more. Elephant may be extinct in the future because of habitat loss, tourism and poaching for their ivory. Not only will affect animals, but also it affected humans such as decrease on economic and crop yields, disease, chain reaction and loss of medical sources such as traditional herbs. Next part, methodology. The data used for this research is quantitative data by using experiment using m&ms candies. The material used is m&m candies. In this experiment, we are using 50 m&ms, plate, and also 2 cups. One labeled as survive and the other one labeled as die. The criteria of the experiment. This experiment is conducted randomly and all the m&ms have button-shaped light. There is two-sided with one side have M side and the other side is blank side. So you can see at the front it have M, label M, and at the back of the m&ms is a blank side. So the one of m&ms have M side like this indicates dies, while the blank side indicate live population. Color of the m&ms does not affect in this experiment. Procedure of the experiment. 50 m&ms placed into a cup labeled as survive, and the cup labeled survive was shaken and poured into the plate. And at the plate, the m&m with M side is light aside in the cup labeled as die, and for m&m with blank side, the amount of m&m was counted and recorded into the table 1.1. So the m&m with the blank side is put inside the cup survive, and the step 2 until 5 is repeated and recorded until the 10th iteration. This experiment is to mimic the decrement of population by death, which was performed on 13 July 2021. The video of the experiment can be accessed by using this link. This is the table for data obtained from the experiment. The initial population is 50, and until the 10th iteration, the population has decreased to 0. Since the data from table 1.1 is decreasing, so we can estimate the decreasing rate of the population by using the formula from Motley Fool Stuff 2016. And this is the formula: annual percent change equal to ending number over beginning number, power of 1 over years different minus 1 times 100. If you look at the table, the ending number is at iteration 8 with the number of population 2. This is because if we choose the ending number to be 0, then it will give unrealistic value. So the ending number is 2, beginning number is 50, and the years different is 8 minus 0, so 8. So we plug in the value into the formula. The decreasing rate is negative 33.13%. For the mathematical model, we have 3 models. The first model is discrete formulation. Model 2 is ordinary differential equation with 1 parameter. I solve it using exact method and also range kata order form method. And lastly, model 3, ordinary differential equation with 2 parameters. Let me start with model 1, discrete formulation. What is discrete models? So it is a countable number of points in time which the change in state. If given the current state and input, we can compute the state at the next time. And also the data usually discrete, for example, integers. In real-life application, discrete formulation has been used in Google Maps to determine the fastest driving routes and times, and also computer graphic as example in video games that are using linear algebra to move, scale, and change perspective of the object.